I'll show you a little something here that I had a problem with yesterday, and some of you might be able to use this little tip. I use Google Chrome for my web browser, and I've noticed for the last, I don't know, it's been going on for a couple of weeks, and I really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it. But when I would turn on my desktop computer and try to log in, especially when I first started the computer, I couldn't get the browser to open. We're looking at my desktop now, and I got Google Chrome open. Let me close it. And looking at my desktop, I click the icon for, say, Gmail, and it would just sit there, a white screen like you see here. It wouldn't load instantly like I got it loading up now in my Gmail. Sometimes I would sit here 10 or 15 minutes, have to close the window and do it again 2 or 3 times. And eventually I would get connected to the internet, usually by going to Google Chrome right there and connecting to it. It says access the internet. But since I did this little tip to fix it, it's working a lot better. And I just figured it out on my own. I'm sure there's probably some people out there. See how quick that window opened up? I wasn't having that good success. But what I did was went up here in the top right-hand corner, right by the search bar up here, where my little picture in the top right-hand corner is, there's 3 little dots. I clicked those 3 little dots, scrolled all the way down to settings. Over here on the left, go all the way down to About Chrome. This is where you update Chrome. I found out by looking on the internet, it said, why is my Chrome slow? And it said, update your Chrome. Well, I didn't think nothing about it, but when I clicked right here where About Chrome, Chrome is up to date, it says now. But yesterday there was a little window there that said, update your Chrome, and I clicked it. And when I did, I got a picture similar to this right here. I just screen copied this. Right now it says some settings were reset, but the window popped up quite similar to this. It said, we detected a problem with your browser that fixed itself, in other words. It said, reset all your settings. And I clicked reset all my settings, and it sat there and the circle went around for 2 or 3 minutes. And, well, it might have been longer than 2 or 3 minutes, but eventually it fixed itself. And, you know, I thought, well, is that going to help me or not? I closed my window, went over here and restarted my computer. I don't know if it's necessary to do the restart or not. But you go to power, restart, and when it restarted, and my desktop got open again, you see my Chrome was opening instantly. Well, not instantly, but very much faster. I was blaming it on my Starlink internet service and everything, but that wasn't a problem. It was Google not up to date. So if you're having trouble with your browser, especially in Google Chrome or whatever browser you're in, look and see if you can't update that browser. You would think it would be something like on a mobile phone where the apps automatically update themselves. But this thing, you got to go to Chrome, update, and fix it yourself. But I'm glad I did. It's saving me a lot of time. I was getting downright frustrated sitting here trying to update to get my Chrome windows to open. So if you're having any kind of trouble with Chrome, or even if you're not, click them 3 dots, go down to settings. Over here on the left, scroll down to About Chrome. There's other things you can do in here to speed up your browser, like emptying your cache and your cookies and all that. I'm not going to get involved in telling you how to do all that, but I strongly suggest, if you have an updated Chrome, look over there and see if it needs updating. It was still working, it just was working really slow. That's all for this part of my vlog. I might add some more to today's vlog, but I'm going to end this particular video.